Welcome to IAM in AWS. Think of IAM as your security guard, allowing access only where needed. We define users, roles, and policies to control who gets what. If you've got multiple users, IAM keeps things streamlined and secure. And trust me, a well-configured IAM setup is the difference between a safe system and oops, who gave Dave full admin rights. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13 plus years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. Using the AWS CLI for IAM user creation is like upgrading from a manual gear shift to an automatic. Efficiency is key. It speeds things up, saves effort, and allows precise scripting. Plus, it ensures your setups are uniform. Otherwise, it's chaos, and you don't want a security mess on your hands. Before diving in, let's talk prerequisites. You need an AWS account, obviously. Plus, make sure you've got admin privileges, or you're just pressing buttons with no results. AWS CLI should be installed and configured, because doing it manually is so last decade. Finally, a grasp on IAM roles ensures you don't accidentally turn a user into an all-powerful AWS overlord. Installation time. First, get AWS CLI from the official site, because pirated software and cloud security do not mix. Install it with your preferred method, then configure it with your credentials, because without that, it's just a fancy decoration on your machine. Finally, run a test command to make sure it's alive and kicking. Now let's set up your access credentials. Generate keys via the AWS console or CLI. But whatever you do, do not leave them lying around. Security breaches love exposed keys. Assign only necessary permissions, because just give full access is never a good idea. Also, rotating credentials regularly keeps security tight. Think of it like changing your locks now and then. Let's talk about security. MFA adds an extra layer of protection. Think of it like locking your door and then adding a guard dog. You pick your method, set it up in IAM, and test it to make sure you're not accidentally locking yourself out. Simple steps, but they make all the difference. Access keys are like VIP passes. They let users connect securely to AWS services. But don't leave them lying around. Generate them, keep them safe, and don't forget to rotate them. Security should never be a set it and forget it situation. Permissions should be tight. Don't hand out admin access like candy. Stick to the least privilege principle. Use groups to keep things organized and regularly check policies. Think of it as cleaning your closet. Tidy permissions mean fewer security headaches. Security isn't just a one-time thing, it's a lifestyle. MFA is a must. Strong passwords are your best friend. And root access should be treated like an ancient relic, only touched when absolutely necessary. Keep an eye on user activity, because prevention is always better than cure. Sometimes users outstay their welcome, just like expired milk in the fridge. Identify them, clean up their associated resources, and run the AWS CLI delete command. Double check, because once they're gone, there's no turning back. Troubleshooting IAM issues can feel like detective work. Verify credentials first, no wild guessing. Check permissions, comb through IAM logs, and if all else fails, call in reinforcements. AWS support is your lifeline. And that's a wrap. IAM security is an ongoing journey. Regular reviews, user education, and automation will keep you ahead of the game. Stay updated, stay secure, and don't be that person who ignores security until disaster strikes. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.